Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News for November 9th, 2016. The Attleboro Police Department is working to combat the outbreak of a new drug that is more deadly than heroin. Carfentanil is a synthetic opioid that has been spreading rapidly across the country. To find out more, we spoke with crime and intelligence analyst Anthony Stevens.
Fentanyl is actually not a new drug, believe it or not. It's been around since the early 70s. It's used in commercial by veterinarians for sedation for large animals such as elephants or rhinoceroses. Dealers are looking for ways to kind of intensify the high and to kind of add some new effects for users. When we look at heroin, users are always looking to get back to that initial first-time high. So dealers are adding different materials or different additives.
A large portion of what the mission of the problem-oriented policing unit is dealing with the opiate problem in the area. What we're doing right now is we're starting to see the carfentanil issue coming to the forefront in this area. Right now we're working on getting education out to the public about what carfentanil is and how to handle it if you come across it. We start talking about who or what an opiate addict is, there's no set pattern. It covers across the board. This epidemic has struck people from all walks of life and affects families across the region.
We can't really tell what the composition of the drug is, so that's why the Attleboro Police Department is putting warnings out to families or friends of those that they know use heroin. We actually warn our officers not to field test the drug. What happens is there's a high exposure risk to carfentanil. A small dose, as much as I believe 1 microgram, can actually adversely affect you. So, you know, if parents or teachers find any kind of suspected heroin, regardless of whether or not they think there's carfentanil or fentanyl in it, we encourage them not to open the bag, not to closely study it, but to call law enforcement right away. There have been overdoses, as we know. We've seen an increasing number of overdoses, not only regionally, but throughout the country. When it comes to carfentanil, we're unsure at this point whether or not they've been related to our recent overdoses. Only the medical examiner's office can confirm a death, and we haven't quite heard back from them yet as to the cause for that.
We've come to understand that the traditional law enforcement response to the opiate addiction problem hasn't worked. We don't necessarily have all the answers, but we know the direction we're going in has helped. If a family member or someone with substance use issues comes to me or anyone in my unit looking for help, we do everything we can to get them to rehab, support them throughout. We work on getting family members to help them through the court system. If they need to get a family member section, it's called a Section 35. We go with that family member to the court to get that person with the substance use issues who is not willing to go voluntarily. We assist the family on getting that person who needs the help through the court system. We do follow-ups with people who we know to have substance use issues. We take people to rehab. We pick people up from rehab. We work on getting family support through the Learn to Cope program. We have a ride-along program with Seven Hills out of New Bedford where we visit people with substance use issues, check on how they're doing, make sure that they're doing everything we can to ensure their sobriety. And we also can help with when someone with substance use issues is getting clean. One of the biggest problems they have is trying to find employment. And we've got employment options, businesses that we work with, that we mutually support that can help us with that, find people who need that kind of assistance. If you know someone who needs help with substance use issues, or if you think someone in your family might have substance use issues and you're looking for assistance, please feel free to contact me. My phone number is 508-222-1212. That's the main line for the police department. I'm at extension 1951. Again, it's a problem-oriented policing unit, and we're here to help.
That's it for today's update. For DoubleACS News, I'm Austin Ricketts.